Well, hello there. My name is Mark Miles, and I love helping trainers, presenters, workshop facilitators really take their results to the next level. And in today's video, we're going to talk about something a little bit unusual, and I'm going to say something a little bit controversial. I'm going to say the following statement. Stop apologizing. Stop apologizing. Now, that may seem a little bit weird and unusual, but what we need to realize is that amateurs apologize, professionals use any and every situation to their advantage. And what we often find is that when you are speaking to an audience, mistakes happen, unexpected things go wrong, and that's okay, that's part of life. But the professionals go, all right, what's happened? How do I use it to my advantage? The amateur, on the other hand, they go, oops, mistake, problem, apologize. And as soon as we apologize to our audience, we've actually drawn the audience's attention to a problem. And we need to realize as a professional, as a master trainer, master presenter, you need to be able to use anything and everything that happens in the learning environment to your advantage. For example, if you get a participant that turns up late, use it to your advantage. If you get a student or a participant that makes a mistake, use it to your advantage. If you get a tech issue or a problem, use it to your advantage. You may be wondering, well, how do we do that? Well, I want to introduce you to a really great phrase that will help you reframe things in your mind. And the phrase is the following. I'm so glad that happened. I'm so glad that happened. I'm so glad that happened. So let's run a couple of scenarios. Maybe you're going around the room and you're handing out some items and you've suddenly just realized you've run out of handouts. Now, in that moment, you don't say, oops, sorry, everyone, I don't have enough handouts. That's what amateurs do. Professionals, on the other hand, they say, I'm so glad that happened. It's going to be even better if you guys share as a group and then you go ahead and rearrange the situation so that they're sharing the materials. If you turn up to a location and the projector isn't working or some tech issues going on, in your mind and even out loud, you go, I'm so glad that happened. I'm so glad that happened because today we're actually going to talk about how do we present powerfully without even using a projector. You see, we've looked at the situation and we've turned it into a learning experience or a way that it's pretty much, although it was unexpected, it was kind of like, no, that's all part of the process and all part of the planning. That was kind of like, that's what you intended anyway, is the kind of message that you want to put across. If you have a student that's come late or a participant that's come late, you can say, I'm so glad you've arrived just at the right time because we're just about to talk about something that's going to be so relevant to you. Or it could be any wording that you want to use, but the idea is you transform the situation into something that's beneficial for you, the trainer, and the audience, and maybe even you have a participant that makes a mistake and you go, I'm so glad that happened just there because now we're going to have a chat about exactly what to do if that happens in the workplace and in real life. And you put across the idea that anything and everything, it may have looked like it went wrong, but it was all part of the show. It was all part of the process. And I really want to encourage you, be very careful of when you do apologize and when you don't. If something absolutely goes wrong and you cause a problem and you confuse people, absolutely own that. Absolutely say, oops, I apologize. I probably mixed up my wording or said the instructions in a confusing manner. Let me reword that or let me say it a different way. Absolutely, that's a great time to apologize. But never apologize for something that's gone wrong and unconsciously or consciously bringing it to people's attention when really you could be using that as a great learning opportunity and a way to really turn that situation around. So the key phrase is, I'm so glad that happened. And certainly you can use this in life as well, but you really want to be making sure that everybody always feels safe in the learning environment. And anytime someone doesn't feel safe, their brain is going to go onto alert mode. They're going to feel uncomfortable and they're going to look at you and potentially think, does this person know what they're doing or not? And when you use the phrase, I'm so glad that happened, people are going to feel even safer, even more reassured that you're the master of the show. You know what you're doing and everything is happening just as planned. Awesome, folks. Hope you got some value from the video. As always, like, comment, share. Let's get this message out there, folks. And No, it's not what we say that matters. It's what people remember, go off and implement that makes us great at the end. And thanks so much for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. And on that note, folks, we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.